Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Senior and Living Today. With the channel name being Senior and Living Today, a lot of people are taken aback when I suggest that they watch it and I say it's relevant to them and they don't consider themselves a senior and they're my age or older, and I am way over 50. So that brings to me the question, what is senior? Is that a terrible thing to be? What is the difference between senior and elderly? And what is the difference between middle-aged senior and elderly? I want to know what your take on that is because a lot of people get offended when you say that they're senior. I consider myself a senior because I want every senior discount that's out there for me. So I'm claiming it. I'm a senior. I'm over 50. I'm over 55. In anybody's book, that's a senior. So when you look up the definitions for senior and elderly um, and old, senior's definition, it says older, more experienced. Well, we are. I don't think that's offensive. But then their definition for elderly is older, old, or aging. And I'm like, is that really much of a difference than senior? Because we are all aging every day. So I'm not really sure when they say older, older than what? So we have that we're dealing with. And there's not a real good description of what is considered old versus elderly. So I want to know, what do you think the difference is? What do you classify as old? I feel like I would be offended if someone said I was elderly. Um, I don't have a problem with someone saying I'm senior. And I expect everybody under 25 to think I'm old. So I want to know what your definition of it is because apparently we all see this differently. Um, it, It says in research that in the United States, 50 is considered senior. I consider 55 and older. In the United States, 50 is considered senior and 45 is considered middle aged. Here's the real shocker, 65 is considered elderly. And I want to know, why is it that 45 and 50, you jump from middle age to senior like that? Can someone explain that to me? Those numbers seems like they're too close. 45 is middle aged, 50 is senior, and 65 is considered elderly. And I know way too many people, 65 and older, that I would not dream of classifying as elderly. So I am sure that there are people in that age range because this channel, Senior and Living Today, is for people 55 and older or those who care for them. So I want to know what do you consider old? What do you consider elderly? What is the cutoff for you in your mind? I really think that 65 is being super ridiculous when people live to be 95. I do not understand that. People are running companies at 65 and being movers and shakers. How you classify that as elderly, I'm not really sure, but maybe you can educate me. Um, the dictionary says, or the internet says that at 50, that's the age that you can expect for you to start experiencing some physical decline and face different challenges than those younger than you. Well, okay, I'm up for that. but we also have enough experience to be able to navigate whatever those changes are more gracefully. So I don't see what the problem is. Um, we are the largest population in the United States, so people just need to get with the program. That's what I say. And whatever challenges we're having, they just need to let us work our way through them. So I want to know, do you think that um, as seniors, we have more of a problem with aging and getting older, or do you think it's the younger people that have a problem with older people and accepting our aging and maybe our change in the amount of things we can do or the caliber at which we can do them? I want to know, is this a junior problem really? Or is there a problem at all? I think aging is 100% attitude. I I I just think it is. It's 100% attitude. It's a 100% choice. I have met people 90 years old that you would not even know they were 90 because of their attitude. So I just want everyone to kind of think about that today. Think about what you consider to be a senior, what you consider to be elderly or old, and put that down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it's all psychological or not. Um, I would really like to know what you think about that. I would like it if you visit our website under the same name, Senior and Living Today. Below this video, I would like it if you'd make some comments, some suggestions about other topics that you would like me to talk about. Um, and I look forward to you coming back here again and spending some time with me on Senior and Living Today. Bye.